The Prime Minister urged the countries which are worried about the elections of Bangladesh to watch the city corporation elections. She said it is Awami League who has ensured the voting rights of the people. The Premier said this in the meeting of Awami League's Executive Committee on Thursday. The Prime Minister said the country has witnessed development wherever Awami League comes into power. She also commented Awami League has gained the trust of people of the country only through development work. The Prime Minister said the present government has not violated human rights but has protected them. She also said despite overcoming hundreds of obstacles, Awami League has continued its struggle for people's rights in the country. Sheikh Hasina complained that BNP is an internationally recognized terrorist group. Later, the Prime Minister alleged BNP had come to power by plotting to sell the country's natural resources.
Right.
BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has alleged the government is trying to force the opposition leaders and activists to leave the field before polls by using law enforcers and judiciary. He said this is at the press conference organized at the BNP chairperson's political office on Thursday. He said the whole world is talking about the lack of democracy in the country. On the other hand, the government is deceiving the people, telling lies, resorting to subterfuge to surpass the opposition. He said even after getting bail from the High Court, the activists are being arrested from the jail gate. He also said the government is adopting his approach on the opposition party with the aim of coming back to power by force. Center for Policy Dialogue CPD has said it is not possible to survive by buying fuel at a high price. In the last 4 years, Taka 27,000 crore have been spent on furnace, oil and diesel. The organization also feels that the government is still neglecting renewable energy. If this trend continues, the government will have to spend $10 billion a year and $883 million a month in the energy sector. CPD believes the government is going in the wrong direction from the point of view of energy security. Dudkumar of Kurigram has become devastated due to heavy rains and floods. At least 20 villages were flooded after the river broke the road in Nageshwari. All the rivers including Brahmaputra, Daria and Dudkumar of Kurigram are rising in the upstream. The water of the river Dudkumar is flowing over the border. As a result, the 200-meter road along with the river bank of Bamongdanga and Union of Nageshwari has broken and water going inside locality. Thousands of people are stuck in water. Many are leaving their houses and staying at high places during the day. Many families spend their days on boats. There is the need for clean drinking water and dry food in the flood-affected areas. Although dry food has been allocated from the district administration, it has not been yet distributed among the flood victims. Meanwhile, in Chunamganj, the rainfall is less than the last few days, but the water level of some rivers has increased by several centimeters. Dauladia and Paturia Ghat authorities are ready to make Eid journey safe and comfortable. 18 ferries and 20 launches will operate on this route during Idulatra. Although there is no fear of a long wait at the river crossing, the passengers are worried about the additional fare as well as the safety. Although the administration says that the work has already started on passenger safety, the Ghat authorities say that the pressure of vehicles on this route has already reduced after the launch of Podda Bridge. However, preparations have been made to ensure a smooth journey, along with adequate ferries. However, passengers and drivers are worried about smugglers. Meanwhile, the police have already started working to provide security to people ahead of Eid. Even though one more week is left for Idulatra, the cattle markets of Gaibandha, Panchgor and Satkira yet to get momentum. Besides rising price of cattle foods and lacking of buyers are the headache of the cattle traders. More than 15,800 farmers are busy taking care of 138,227 animals in Gaibandha district ahead of Eid al-Fitr. But the animal market did not accumulate. However, the livestock department has expressed cooperation in selling cattle at a fair price. Meanwhile, the cattle traders of Panchgor are ready with 140,000 animals are ready for Eid. The sellers say that they are worried because the number of buyers in the market is low. Buyers say that the price is higher than last year. However, due to the lumpy skin disease of the cattle, there are lacking of buyers. The market authorities said the livestock department said that medical teams are working in the cattle markets. Meanwhile, about 10,000 cattle traders of Satkira are worried about getting the fair price of animals. Newly elected Mayor of Rajshahi AHM Khairuzaman Liton will approach the Prime Minister to seek help in creating employment in Rajshahi. He said this while paying respects at the graves of his father AHM Kamaruzzaman and his mother Jahanara Zaman. Earlier, in response to the victory, Liton said he will not work for the development of the city with everyone. In the Rajshahi City Corporation election, the board candidate got 1,60,290 votes. His closest competitor Hatpakha got 13,483 votes. Awami League's Anuruzzaman Chaudhary won the Sylhet city election after a long 10 years. After the victory of the new mayor is sure to make Sylhet modern and green city. His active supporters are also overjoyed with this victory. Some had a joyous procession, some distribute sweets, and the board candidate won by a huge margin of votes. He got 1,19,991 votes. The nearest rival Nojrul Islam Babul of Jatiyo Party got 50,862 votes. Later, Anuruzzaman Chaudhary thanked the party leaders and workers as well as the voters. The new mayor expressed his determination to be a servant of the people. The Dhaka Stock Exchange DSC and the Chittagong Stock Exchange CSC saw upward trend today. DSCX, the prime index of DSC, went up by 0.16% to reach at 6,321 points. The DSCX index went up by 0.17% to reach at 1,372 points. And the DS30 index went up by 0.05% to reach at 2,187 points.